Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's Sunday, and it's not a sunny day, it's a rainy day. So that's why I'm here in the house and not out exploring. Actually, we went out yesterday and went exploring, went to Maryland, to Wisp Ski Resort, and had a good day. Did a lot of videotaping. Got a pretty good video to share with you, and I worked on it last night till about 2 in the morning, and I deleted it by accident. So I have no video to share, and it's rainy today, and I don't want to be out exploring today in the rain, so I'm going to do something different today. Today, I'm going to prepare you a meal, my famous chili. So behind me are the ingredients. Come on over here, I'll show you. Don't be shy. Start off with about 2 pounds. No, we got about 2 pounds of ground chuck, 80-20 McCormick's chili spice mixture. We got some kidney beans, pinto beans, and this Rotel. Love this stuff. We got a can of original. It's not spicy, but I always kick it up a little bit with some hot Rotel. I love a little bit of kick to my chili. Of course, the tomato sauce, gotta have that. Garlic, chili powder, and crushed red pepper. Again, a little bit more kick. And the secret ingredient I've never told anybody. SpaghettiOs. Nah, just joking about that. That's for the kids. If they don't eat chili, they eat SpaghettiOs. Alright, so we're gonna get started with the ground beef first. Okay. What I'm doing now is just putting a little bit of canola oil. I like to use canola oil. And I'm just going to heat that up, get that nice and hot, so we can start browning the meat. And then we'll move on to the next. Alright, right now I'm browning up the meat. I'm using this little nifty tool. I don't know if any of you have ever seen one of these. It's called a chopper. And got this from actually my wife got it probably, from one of those fancy cooking parties you have in your house. And I won't say the name because I don't want to break any rules here and end up having to pay royalties to this thing, to these people. But anyway, this thing works pretty good. You just twist it, and chop it off, breaks the meat down. You don't want big chunks of ground beef stuck together. There's their little neat little tool. It also came from the same place as this one came. But this thing here is able to withstand up to 400 degrees and it won't melt. And it's really, I use this thing all the time, like eggs and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, let's get this browned up so we can move on to the next step. Because right now it looks kind of nasty. Alright, the meat has been browned, as you can see. Look at all that grease. Alright, and this is something that's probably common sense to most people watching this, maybe. But let me tell you a little secret. You probably don't know, but I'm not a chef. I'm far from it. So basically, I'm going to let all the guys and women and children, whoever's out there watching this, that don't think they can cook. If I can do this, you guys can do it. So just watch this. This is a quick and easy chili. Tastes great. But the next step, you got to get this grease out of here. So, what we're going to do next is we're going to drain the chili, or drain the meat. It's not chili yet. Just going to put it in the strainer. Get all that grease and nasty grease out of there. Just shake that. Look at that. You don't want that in your chili. A lot of empty calories right there going down the drain. A lot of cholesterol. Artery blocking liquid right there. So anyway, get that drained out real good. And you might want to wipe your pan out too. A little excess oil on the pan here. I always wipe it out. Just take a paper towel. You don't have to do anything crazy. Just wipe it out a little bit. Get that extra oil. Alright. Alright. Now just put in, you can see that's garlic there. Just about a tablespoon or so of garlic. And you don't have to put garlic in it, but we like garlic in this family. So we put the garlic in. And just stir that in. All right, next, we're going to put the McCormick's chili powder in. Now we're going to add, I'll do this first. This is the tomato sauce. It's a 29-ounce can tomato sauce. Just put that in there. These are 10-ounce cans. This is the original, the mild Rotel. And that's the reason we use this. This makes it a lot easier. You don't have to cut up peppers. You don't have to cut up onions. Everything's all chopped up. The tomatoes it's all in there. And it tastes really good. Just put that in there. And then if you want stuff a little bit hotter, then we put the hot. And now you don't have to put the whole can in. You put it in half a can. Or at least don't put all the juice in. The juice is what's hot. But we put in about half of it. Stir all that in. And that's about it. There's a few more things we're going to do later. We'll add the beans later. If you don't like beans, just don't add any beans. But if you don't like beans, then this is pretty much it. Maybe after it simmers for about 40 minutes, you can season to taste. Salt, peppers, maybe some sugar. But that's pretty much it. Pretty easy, huh? You guys could fix this at home. People out there say they can't cook. You're gonna put the lid on. And you're going to let that simmer, like I said, for about 40 minutes. Alright, we'll see you in 40 minutes. Alright, I'm back. It's not quite 40 minutes yet, but I wanted to show you this step. These are 16-ounce cans of beans. We got the dark red kidney beans, and we have regular, just pinto beans. Now, you can use whatever beans you want. We like these kind of beans. The kidney beans, we like the dark red, just because visually it looks better. So what you're going to do is you got to rinse these beans. Just put them in a strainer. You can mix them together. They're going to be cooked together. You just turn your cold water on. I'm just going to rinse them off. One thing I forgot to tell you is, right before I started simmering the chili, I put about a half a can of water in there. No, I forgot that step. So, about a half a can of water. All right, now these are drained pretty good or cleaned off, and we're gonna put these in here in a little bit. It's not quite ready yet. I'm gonna let that simmer up. Look at this beautiful bean footage right there. Okay, there's the chili. It's been about 40 minutes. And it's pretty much ready. You just need to season the taste. Now you can stop here if you don't like beans and just have a completely meat chili. But we're going to add the beans now. Stir those in. And I'm going to add a little bit of chili powder. And you're going to go ahead and taste it now. And if you've been putting that hot stuff in it, you may want to, if it's too hot, you can cool it down a little bit with sugar. That offsets the spiciness a little bit. And this is the time where you want to add anything else that you like. Salt, pepper, chili, let's see, red chili, crushed peppers, I said salt, pepper, and sugar. Well, that's it. That was fairly easy. Took about an hour. No time at all. And you have a nice chili. Made some garlic bread to go with it. So I'm going to go eat. Thanks for joining me on this edition of Cooking with Spanky. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you later. I'm going to go eat.